All right, welcome back. Got some chest, shoulders, and triceps for you guys today. And then towards the end of the video, I'm going to be talking about kind of like my goals I want to do in the near future, and then further out into the year, like May time frame. I don't really have any super big plans for like super far out in the future, but May is probably the furthest out I have planned right now. So if you can stay tuned and watch till the end, that'd be appreciated.
Starting off again with the classic bench press. Again, from my last video, you guys already know that I like to get a pause on each of my reps on these. I'm doing the same weight as I did on the last time I was doing bench press. 245, going for sets of 5 right now. I'm trying to work my way up to where I'm doing 5 sets of 5 with 245 pretty consistently. The weight and sort of difficulty will vary depending on how I'm feeling that day and how much I'm weighing too. I mean, even just like a few pound fluctuation will, affect my bench strength sometimes. I'm also doing the dumbbell lateral raises, since I am doing chest, triceps, and shoulders today. Kind of just getting that superset in, saving me some time while I'm doing this, just so I'm not in the gym for, hours at a time. Towards the end, usually I like to do a heavier set. Like in the last video, I did 275, I think, for one, either for one set or 2 sets, but this time I'm doing 215, kind of just going for as many as I can. 215 because that's about how much I'm weighing right now. So kind of just putting the body weight on the bar, and you'll see why I chose to do this instead of going heavy later in the video. But yeah, we'll move on to the next exercise. All right, next is the overhead tricep extension. This is probably my favorite tricep exercise. This will hit all 3 heads of the tricep, but it hits the long head the most. There are studies that back that up. I'll put a little screenshot of an article, and I'll link the article too in the description. But anyway, this exercise, great stretch. Again, for this one, whenever you're setting it up, you're going to want to start in that deep stretch position with your tricep, and then, get that full range of motion, extend all the way out, and then come all the way back. Try and control the weight too, especially since your shoulders are kind of in a weird position. Whenever you're setting this up, though, the cable should be like mid-back, maybe a little bit higher than the mid-back, so you don't have to, break your shoulders to get in position to do this exercise. But yeah, this one, I mean, I get a great pump from this one. I feel like my triceps have gotten bigger just from doing this single exercise. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. All right, next up, we got push-ups with the resistant band again. So earlier on the bench press, I was saying I like to do like heavier sets towards the end, but today I did a lighter. I wanted to try going lighter on the bench press and then go heavier on the resistant band push-ups. This band is, I don't know the exact poundage, but it's heavier than what I usually try to do at the gym. It was a little bit harder. The first set, I think I did 6 less than usual, but the last 2 sets were pretty brutal. I think I was only able to get 9 push-ups on my last set. But same thing, different day. You guys already know how I feel about push-ups with the resistant band. It's really good for beginners. Great way to kind of build up, chest muscle, getting that strength in the upper body, because you can just start with body weight and then move up with very light bands all the way up to very heavy bands. But yeah, let's move on.
All right, you are seeing that correctly. I am doing pull-ups on what would be considered like a push day. And the reason for that, kind of leading into what I want to talk about for the remainder of the video, is kind of goals in the future. So I want to try and get 1,000 pull-ups in 3.5 hours, or 3 hours and 20 minutes on March 18th. So that's 5 pull-ups every minute for 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I've been trying to go up more volume of pull-ups in, even on, push days or days I go running. Even my rest days, I'll go and, try and get some sets of pull-ups in. I've been training for this for probably about a month and a half. So by March time frame, it'll be about 4.5 months. So we'll see. Feeling pretty good about it. I still have a lot of time to prep for it, but pass or fail, I'll make myself better out of it. But it's helping me enjoy the gym a lot more too, giving myself sort of a path, something to work towards. And I'd highly recommend anybody to do that, whether it be, you want to get X amount of pull-ups and, one set or amount of time, or push-ups, same thing, or you want to run a mile in X amount of time, or even being like consistent, like you want to go to the gym 4 times in a week for 12 weeks in a row. Giving yourself goals like that, it's going to keep you more motivated. It's going to help you going to the gym more consistently, or running more consistently, or just being active more consistently. So that will be in March, and then maybe in April I might do a Spartan race. We'll see about that one, but for sure in May, it's either May or June, I can't remember the exact date, but for sure in May, I will be doing a Spartan race with my brother and a handful of our friends. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And then also for the pull-ups, I plan to live stream that on YouTube. So it'll be March 18th. If anybody will have the time to, cheer me on and watch me hopefully achieve my goal, that'd be much appreciated. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this. You got some motivation to get some movement in for the day. And yeah, thank you.